Yeah, because you can be paid in kind in terms of maybe travels, vacation. Yeah.
I like kind then.
Yeah,
I like that kind of kind.
No.
Well, yeah, you're like,
give me the
hey.
cash so I can plan the trip.
No,
myself.
hang on a minute. You get an all expense paid trip to
Or maybe food.
No, not foods. Like you get. Do you know what? Food is also involved. You get an all expense paid trip to somewhere else as payment for doing some work, and you're like, no, just give me the cash.
So
I want to
we
work
got
hard.
Omotayo here who says she's all up for the cash. And we have joining us right now Opeyemi, who I'm hoping would say passion, really.
You said no judgment. So no judgment.
Right.
Say it with your foot test.
No judgment, but I'm judging her.
Okay. For me, I would say passion.
Woo! Somebody's on my side. I'm so glad.
What's your reason for saying passion?
Like, if you don't have a plan B or a backup plan, passion, things can happen, and you might fail, and cash is better. But if you have plan B, plan C, plan D, then follow your passion. And if your passion does not work out, then
let's get into your story real quick. Now, you pride yourself as the biggest food blogger in Nigeria.
Food critic, you said.
Critic, right? Is there a difference?
Yeah, there's a difference.
Okay, great. So critic in Nigeria, right? And it's a passion for you.
Definitely, 100%.
But is it paying you right now? Good enough?
Good enough, no, but is it paying? So it's like I began this career, like this career did not exist before I did. So it's like I'm the one that's pioneering it.
In Nigeria?
Yes, in Nigeria.
Okay.
Because
I was like...
No. There are plenty abroad.
Yeah.
Nigeria, like only music that I know of. I'm the biggest one like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm making money from it, but in a few years time, if I continue, I'll make more. So yeah. And I had a job before I quit, saved. Enough. That will last me for 2 years if I don't work. So thus me saying it's good to have a plan.
So it's safe to say that you can get a job that pays you good enough and then save and use the funds the returns you've gotten to pursue that
your passion.
That's speaking for me, yes, that's what I did.
So this is in the hopes that the passion will pay off.
What if it doesn't
before
pay off?
Your funds run out in those 2 years that you anticipated?
Passion doesn't pay off.
Well, hang on now. That's what I say. It's in the hope.
Hunger will finish.
No, hunger will finish.
Not you. I mean, like
hunger will not finish anybody in the name. But come on.
All right, go ahead.
So mine was a very calculated risk.
Okay.
For like 6 months, I kept calculating, and people don't like hearing this, but like there's daddy's money too. So like.
Why did you say that?
Come on.
No. I've not used it yet, but I know.
But
okay, so it's there as a safety net.
I've not used it, but I know it's there. Like if the worst happens, like it's there.
So at least you won't go hungry.
Yes, but I will know it in Jesus' name. I don't know.
So does that mean that pursuing your passion is a bit of a luxury then? Like in this situation that we are, is that down more of a luxury in the sense that you don't have, some people have the privilege to be able to, do this, and some people just don't because they are trying to just survive?
Yes and no. Yes, and there's no one answer for it, to be honest. Because you could be lucky. You could just quit your job and, start a business that no one else is doing, or maybe you're the best and you blow. And someone that's better than you will be doing it for 6 years and they'll not blow. So it's just, there are many factors. There's no one size fits all, in my opinion.
Right. Omotayo, what do you think?
I think it's a luxury.
Okay.
Because this thing can go south easily.
I agree.
Because I can imagine you quitting your job just to follow your passion, and you don't even have anything to fall back on when the passion isn't working out. And most times, let's be realistic, the passion doesn't work out.
Oh, come on.
I'm a living testimony.
Sorry. I'm not saying.
I'm a living testimony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, when I say
it doesn't work out immediately.
Yes, when I say it doesn't work out, what I mean is it's not something that is fast.
It takes a while. It takes
a while.
100%.
Just as what you just said, some calculated risk. That was what it took.
So, but why remain in a job you're not happy with, as opposed to going with something
because you will have money at the end of the
have
day.
some satisfaction.
But what about your happiness?
I know people are not happy with what they are doing. A lot of people are not happy with what they are doing, but some are happy. I mean, I'm receiving the cash. I'm happy.
So once you get alert, boom, you're good.
That's
I'm
it.
happy.
You're excited.
For me, and I'm sure there are people like me. So I'm speaking for us.
They advocate for everybody else.
Omotayo is out here fighting for those who just want to get paid at the end of the day.
No, that doesn't mean you should do what you're not happy. I mean, if, for instance, you are doing something and you're very good at it, that's what I tell people. Just make sure you're very good at what you're doing.
Okay.
Even if it's not on the passion part, like, make sure what you're doing, like, you're happy doing it. So if you're working with someone and you're getting paid and you're not happy, or you're doing something, you're getting paid and you're not happy, you can quit, then find another place.
But it's not possible. It's possible for you to, pursue the passion and keep your day job where you give time to
You're
that
doing
passion.
it side by side.
It might be difficult for you and, a lot of things on your hands, but then again, you're able to satisfy the fact that you are doing something that could, be your backup plan in the long run.
So basically growing your passion while also, receiving pay from somewhere else up until the point that your passion can fly on its own. Okay. You did that.
I did that for 2 years.
Okay, and in these 2 years, you were also putting your money together to retire from that job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, to be honest, I say I was lucky, to be honest, because when I quit my job, I was ready to be poor and broke for a year. Because I felt, okay, things might not work out.
Okay.
But when I quit my job, the fear made me just go very, very hard, and things worked out immediately. So for me, it's just luck, I guess, and monopoly. Because if we're plenty doing what I was doing,
that's the thing.
It wouldn't be that easy for me.
Hello.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Is this Wale? Is this Wale? Like, first of all, what's going on?
What's your name and location?
My name is Benga. I'm calling from Area 1.
Hi, Benga. Let's hear you. Go ahead, please.
Well, let me just give you just a scenario, please.
Go ahead.
When my child was 8 years old, and I was there too, and they asked me a question, Daddy, where are you working? I told them, how much do you earn? I told them. They said, the weekend you come back. I said, why? They said, each time I come back, I don't look happy, except when I travel.
Right.
And I said, why? I said, why? What did they say? And I said, if your job is not paying you, I said, that's how much am I earning? I told them, I think it's not good for you there. If your job is not paying you, the next thing is just data. I'm like, shocked. Data, where did you hear from? I said, okay, fine, thank you. I appreciate it. But meanwhile, what I was doing, each time I go to the office to put in my passion, they will just keep. But today, those passion I said, I want to do better because I think they take the job away from them. And I got the job. Now I'm happy what I'm doing now.
So what you're saying right now is you went after your passion and you're happy right now. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Great stuff, Binga. Thank you so much for calling in and sharing that with us. Have a nice afternoon.
Wasn't it sweet though?
9705 4450. That is the WhatsApp and the text line to join the conversation right now.
And he said his 8-year-olds
noticed he wasn't happy.
They're like, Daddy, you're not happy, and that is such a sweet thing. But we've got a message right now, and it says, I think I'll prioritize passion, but we'll ignore other opportunities. Other opportunities are just like minor points in my destiny, while opportunities in my passion are major points. Sacrificing passion is like sacrificing your life. Passion can give you money, but the money can't replace your innate passion.
So with that passion feed your hunger eventually when you're broke and you're stuck and you're confused, and it seems like you're not doing enough to actualize the dream that you set up for.
That's why it's important to have a realistic plan.
Not everybody has that. I mean, you're trying so hard.
Well, if you don't have it now. Be realistic.
Burning the midnight candle to ensure that you become the best, right? But then it's not working for you. For some people, it's luck. Some people, they just meet the right person who plugs them in, and boom, they are winning like there's no tomorrow. So. Yep. In all of this put together, would you say that it's important for you to pursue your passion, or just go for a job that pays you well enough and then you're able to fund or finance that passion? All right, which is more important to you right now, passion or pay? Now, the thing with, pay is the fact that at every end of the month, you know what you're getting, right? You're not struggling so much doing your job.
That's if you get paid.
You can also,
people will decide they
you can also actually, find passion in that job you're doing.
Yes.
You can do that, right?
That's actually true. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I'm not mad at it.
Got Opeyemi and Omotayo here with us. Well, Omotayo says cash is it for her, while Opeyemi is like, it's about the passion, and yeah, that's it.
I mean, calculated, no, because it's about
No, but he
calculated
planned
passion.
for it.
Yeah.
He stayed for it, and
Yeah.
then he's pursuing it right now. And so far, so good. I think it's doing well.
I mean, I guess so. All right. I'm just looking at you like, are you going to say anything at this
But
point?
is there a reason why some people are stuck in that job? They're not happy. They go there grumbling every other day, but then they're still there because maybe they're afraid of pursuing that
Moving
thing
on.
that would make them happy.
First of all, not everybody has a passion, to be honest. Not everyone has that driving thing they want to do. Some just want to make money.
Okay.
But how do you want to make money? Some, I don't know, but they want to make money. So
Right.
So, and also too, there's a Nigerian factor. Nigeria has a way of defeating you and killing your spirit, and you feel the job you are doing is the best you can do. And if I apply, maybe if you are working there and for a year, you've been applying for other jobs, you get nobody's answering you. That will kill your spirit compared to
But when you want something, right, and you're working towards it, regardless of how many no's you get and how they might try to dampen your spirit, you're still pushing and, ensuring that you maybe get that yes that would, push you forward.
There's a limit. If you want to probably, I don't know, be maybe writing, there's a limit to how much you can. If you keep getting no continuously, as a human being, you stop, because it doesn't make sense to keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again, getting a negative result and continue doing it.
Okay, Omotayo has a difference of opinion.
Picking
Yeah.
it from where you stopped.
Yeah.
There's this saying that says that goes, it's only a stupid man that does the same thing the same way and expect a different result.
Right.
So if you've been doing it the same way, and the reason I'm talking like this is because I have a very practical example.
Let's hear
of
it. Go ahead.
myself.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So when I was in school, I actually studied mass comm. When I was in
Same here.
school,
Same here.
So,
Oh.
are you serious?
Yeah. mass
Are you
communication.
both here for our jobs? Because no, you're not getting it.
No way. All right. So when I was in school, I studied mass communication, and I was so happy because I wanted to be. I wanted to find something in it that could help me with my passion.
You like mass comm?
Yes, I do.
I didn't like it.
So I like the advert part
Oh.
and the public relation.
Okay.
So as I was in school and all, I just saw that I was too broke and I couldn't continue that way. So I find something doing. When I started what I was doing, it was not as if it was something I was happy doing or something, but because I knew I would get money out of it, so I started.
Right.
So at the long run, by the time I'll be in 400 level, I just decided that, okay, this thing that I'm doing can actually fetch me more money. And I was making cool cash as of when I was in school. So by the time I finished from school, I was like, okay, should I get a job, this and that? Okay, should I do this? Okay. So at the long run, I got a job. Immediately I finished from school and everything.
Right.
And I was working, I was happy. And there's this narrative I think should be addressed. It's not everyone that is not happy working where they are.
True.
Right.
But
Yeah.
people
With a
think-
9 to 5.
Yes, some people are happy. Like, it's not
Many
all of
people.
us that would be entrepreneurs. And
Are you happy?
all.
Genuinely happy?
Yes,
Do you
I
have
am.
time for yourself? Can you do things that will make you happy? You can travel anytime you want. You don't have to, take.
No,
People's
I-
happiness
no,
is
I
different.
can't.
Yes. Traveling is not everyone's happiness.
That's an
so-
instance.
Now
Yeah.
I can do anything that I want. But when I was working, I couldn't. But I was still happy.
Wait, you're not
there.
working again?
No. I'm not doing a 9 to 5 again.
Oh, right.
So is this your passion?
So now I'm on my passion.
So what's your passion?
So what is this
Let's
passion?
hear that
Omotayo,
passion
'cause
right
I'm like,
now.
I'm a makeup artist.
I
couldn't
see.
go out to be a model, but then I can make.
You found something
people-
else.
No, I can make people beautiful.
Oh.
So I'm still in line. So I couldn't.
I still think you can go and model. That's
Oh
me.
yes, I can at the long run.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Once I have the money, I'll pursue my passion.
Oh.
Like my plain passion, I'll go for it.
Okay, so
So she has passion in degrees, our stages at this point.
now Opeyemi mentioned something earlier stating that not everyone has a passion, but then it's possible for you to find something that you are interested in and, just go for it.
Was that a question?
Because at one point, I'm trying to, get in line with your thoughts right now. At what point did you realize that you wanted to do what you're doing?
So this food thing, since I've always remembered, I've always loved food. I grew up in a home that we traveled abroad for food. Food was everything.
Okay.
So I've always been doing this thing. I had no idea that this was a profession or there was money. I was just doing it, and one person just offered to pay me money to eat in a restaurant, and I'm like, what?
That was just random and boom, it clicked.
Yes.
It's like you would pay me money to eat
your
food
but,
that I already like.
But there's a reason, because like they knew if I'd come and I spoke about it, they'll get customers. I did not know this
At the time.
but they knew. Like I was just talking about my experience.
Okay.
I had no idea people were going based on my experience, but those people that places I went to, they were getting customers, so what just went around. And someone paid me, and yeah. Also, my last 9 to 5 was advertising, and I loved it, to be honest. I loved.
So why
my
did you
job.
leave if you loved it so much?
Because I was making my salary in a day, and I was like, I will never badmouth that job. I love my job. It
Right.
was really, really awesome. But like 9 to 5 is like, 5 times a week, 9 to 5, or like just wake up, eat, and
Make money off eating.
Right. So
Yes. It's
now,
not that regular though, but
But it pays.
but
it pays, yes.
so does he pay like in trickles or does he pay like in pay? Like, she was saying I was making cool cash while in school. Is that what you're getting, or?
I mean, I travel around Nigeria. Like I travel, like I do whatever I want to do. I think I'm not saying I'm rich, but like I can
But you're comfortable.
a bit about that.
That's what rich people say. But then again, in what you're doing, why are you choosing which? Are you choosing passion for the right reasons, or are you choosing money or pay or cash for the right reasons? So let's get back to our guests, Ope and Omotayo. If you were going to give advice to someone who was, say, maybe getting into the labor market and they're torn between maybe pursuing a passion or, going for a job that actually has the probability of paying them well in the near future, which would you advise that they go for, and why?
Okay, do you want ladies first?
Well, I'll tell you. Well, you know what I want to say already.
Well,
go on.
no, go ahead.
Well, I would tell them to go for what would pay them. Firstly, they should have a plan, and they should be firm with their plan. And at the long run, they would know when to quit the job and follow their passion. They should be smart enough. If not, you might go hungry.
So what if you get really comfortable with that job and the passion becomes like a task?
Then it was
becomes
never a
heavy on you?
passion.
You think?
Yes,
Okay.
it was never a passion, because Ope made mention of some people don't have passion. You might think you have passion for something, and at the long run, you just realize it's just something. Maybe you're just fond of it or something. It's not really a passion.
Let's talk challenges. Let's talk what you might be going through right now, pursuing what you're pursuing, because it might seem really rosy on this side because we're not in it with you. But then again, there are things you have to handle every now and again to ensure that you give your 100 to this, in quote, passion that you're pursuing, which is in turn paying you. So let's talk about some of these challenges you are having to face and how you're able to handle yourself regardless.
My challenges are very, very trivial things that'll make you laugh. Because first of all, I'm easygoing. So I'm a food critic full time. I go to restaurants, I review restaurants, I travel around Nigeria, visit the best restaurants. So my challenges are, well, I don't know, you can't be skinny doing my job.
That's a challenge for you.
You can't be skinny. If you do a bad review, restaurants will threaten you. They will not do shit. They will not do anything. But they'll threaten you, then I spend a lot.
So you
Like
spend your own
traveling.
money to go to travel, to go eat, and get this review.
Nobody's sponsoring me. But I make it back too, because like brands, see what I done. They'll be like, okay, you know what, drink while you're traveling, I will pay you. Like you get, so
Okay.
I don't get sponsored for the travel, but just like side gigs. That
Yeah.
pay. So for now, I don't know. Maybe I do, but I don't have any like serious problem. But the fear is that if IG deletes my account tomorrow, like I'm unemployed. So I don't have any serious like problem, because for now things have been going smoothly, and for me it's really, really scary, because like people talk about them quitting their job and chasing their passion, them suffering, them struggling. I've not gone through any of that yet. So
Now that there's nothing wrong with not having a passion. It's okay for you to like what you're doing right now. You have a 9 to 5, or you have a business going.
That's
for
actually
you
some
that is
people's
paying you.
passion.
That's your passion.
To have a 9 to 5
That's
stable,
okay.
steady job.
No one is judging you, because I've seen and heard people say, "Oh, it's important for you to have a business while you have a 9 to 5, so that you can supplement that, salary you are getting every month, just in case it stops coming as frequent as you expect it to."
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, not everybody. Some people, their passion is having a stable job. Some people want to just be professionals in a particular field, and if that is your passion, please pursue it to the heights of your ability. However, if you know that you will just be taking space in whatever industry it is that you're doing, then you are the one that we're kind of talking to in saying that you need to find a way to make sure that you move out of that space, make room for other people to come in, and also do what it is that will give you fulfillment at the end of the day. Because you, just like that man said, you don't want to retire at maybe 65 and you're thinking, oh, I should have done this, or I should have done that, or I should have done so many things. At that point, you do have the money, but you don't even have the energy to start pursuing what it was that you wanted to pursue in the first instance.
Now, is it possible that your passion could change? Now, for you, Omotayo, your passion changed at some point. You had to do that change because you were spoken to, and it changed your mind. Your auntie told you, oh, this could happen, you could do X, Y, Z, and it won't work out, and you would go hungry. So you had to go, oh, okay, let's change this real quick. But for you, if IG delete your account,
have you tried YouTube?
For instance, right now, would you be maybe forced to change that passion and do something else?
No, food is the only thing I'm going to do. Whether it works or doesn't work, I'm going to take that risk. I'll do YouTube, I'll do other things. Like, I have some other things I'm doing.
Okay.
That are not on IG, and that brings more change. But YouTube, like, there are many platforms. YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, like, there are other places. It's just that I will start afresh. But I already have been following. As I mentioned, for me, it's a monopoly. So anywhere I go, they will follow. So
right.
That's why I'm kind of relaxed.
So are you looking at having more food critics? Are you looking at a space where you're trying to encourage more people to come into the industry?
I'm doing that already.
Okay.
I'm doing that in Lagos, in Abuja. I've met some of them. We hang out. I talk to them, because if more people come to the industry and we are more, it will make me bigger, because like,
oh my gosh,
yes,
it's like the pioneer of this field.
So I'll benefit from them coming, and they will benefit.
Right.
too.
Okay, so we've got a message from John. John says it's about finding purpose. I learned the 3 P's of life early enough, which is passion, profit, and pleasure. No one derives pleasure in what is not bringing profit, but note our definition of profit differs.
Okay.
That's an interesting one. Thank you for that, John.
All right, you can still join the conversation right now via the social platform. Polum thinks that it's important for you to go after your passion because your pay would come eventually. Polum, is your pay coming right now?
Wow, why are you throwing Polum under the bus?
Because she had to share her thought. Now, Polum is our newscaster here, so she just thought that, passion is way more important if you want to be happy in the long run. I think that's really important, because in the end, you don't want to go to a job or do something that you're sulking at. You are always sad. You're looking forward to the close of day, so you can just go home and, soak yourself in a bath. You can go a bathtub, or, whatever it is that you would do to make you happy eventually. But then again, it's important that you find a balance. You can do both.
Always.
And still be happy.
It's Polum single. I like that name.
Wow.
We'll ask.
Sing it when we're done with this.
When we're done with this, we'll make an introduction. All right, so I do want to ask this question, because obviously, both of you have come out of, you've come out of the 9 to 5 and you're doing it on your own. So how did you handle fear? The fear of uncertainty, the fear of possible failure, the fear that this thing might not, work out as I think it might. Because that's what's holding a lot of people back, just that fear. How did you handle it?
Well, for me, I think I just keep on going.
Okay.
And if you're lucky enough to have people around you, friends, family, who support and believe in what you're doing,
right,
God, there's nothing you can do.
Okay. How about yourself, Okwe?
For me, I think the fear never stops. Like, I'm still scared. Yes, but the fear pushes me, because fear of being irrelevant, fear of not making money will make me more creative. So the fear is good and bad. It's good in the sense that it pushes you to do more.
Right. Keeps you hungry.
Yes, keeps you hungry. But the fear has not left, though. I am still scared every single day. I'm scared that what if
something could go wrong. But then you're happy.
Oh, no, definitely. Definitely.
Woof.
News coming up at 3:55, and at 4 o'clock you'll be in charge of the playlist, letting us know what songs you want us to play for you. Simply send us a WhatsApp message or text, or simply also send us a DM on socials at Eagles FM Abuja. Thank you so much, Opeyemi and Omotayo, for being here today. And of course, it's okay for you to pursue anything that makes you happy. Your passion, your job, 9 to 5, amazing stuff. Just be
anything that makes you happy.
Not in the way that you think.
I'm just saying.
I'm not sure where your mind is going.
Let it be
right
legal.
Now. Oh, come on. Yes, let it be legal. That's really important.
Happier is coming out by Marshmallow and Bastille. Have a good one.